Rachel in Novi, Michigan, listening on TuneIn. Hey, Rachel, what's up?
Hey, Tom. I'm an American Muslim convert. I've been a Muslim for 12 years, and I just wanted to say that, I'm conservative in how I practice my faith, but I always vote progressive because I believe that everybody should have a right to basically live the way they want to live. And I wanted to tell people that, for example, Fareed Zakaria has talked about this time and time again, that most of these terrorists are petty criminals. They're ignorant. They don't practice their faith. And I also want to know why we as Westerners never take any responsibility for our actions in the Middle East. Why can't we admit that not all of this is culture, not all of this is Islam, that some of this is part of our how do you say it, things that we have done with Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, I totally agree. Not to mention the ongoing irritant of, and that, which is a very, very mild word. It's far worse than that. It's a disaster of Israel and Gaza and what's going on in the West Bank and whatnot. That there has been no resolution of that, and that festering sore is also feeding these things. So
yeah, and I kind of see this as like some of the poor minority communities in the United States, that these countries have never had a chance to build up their countries. They've never had a chance to have education and schools, and it's just always constant warfare.
Well, that's largely true of Afghanistan. Iraq was actually, Baghdad was the Paris of the Middle East before the first Gulf War, before George Herbert Walker Bush went in there, and and then started the sanctions, and the sanctions just devastated it. But also, Rachel, thanks for mentioning Fareed Zakaria and his program, GPS, the Global Public Square, on CNN on, Saturday or Sunday mornings? It's on the weekends. Yeah. I think that that Fareed Zakaria has, I'm trying to think of an analog, of a comparison, and I'm lacking one. I was going to say he's sort of the Bill Moyers of our time, but it's much more specialized, and he really knows his stuff. I'm just totally, it's the one show these days that I actually go out of my way to try to watch every week, because I think Fareed Zakaria, to begin with, is brilliant, and his perspective is his analysis, and his guests are always thoughtful and insightful, and I learn things from that show. So I much as I love to criticize CNN, I pitch that show. Rachel, thank you for the call, and thanks for speaking out as a Muslim American. It's great to hear from you. Thank you very much.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here, and please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.